I'm gonna read me a piece, Delilah.
All right, do it.
My piece is called SCD.
Oh, hell.
Do I got your attention? It ain't no light over here. I'm a dark-skinned brother, but I got this.
I see your teeth.
I got
see your
this.
teeth, Lonnie.
I got this high peak on tonight.
I see that pink and I see those teeth. Keep blinking. I see you,
As I
baby.
was waiting in the test, as I was waiting on my test results, from my peripheral, I noticed a girl in the opposite corner of the room. She was singing the blues. Her hair was a mess, her head hanging down, teary eyes, face flushed, eyes bloodshot, and crying. I couldn't help but notice, but this is a girl the same from high school. And not just any girl, but the girl I took her virginity. And when I say took, I mean given. And what I mean by given is by a note that read, meet me at my house, my mother leaves for work at 2. And this one the type of place where you reunite with old spirits. So I sat there silently, trying to stay unmoved by her tears, silently sitting there questioning, thinking, she was a freshman then, it's been 4 years, I know she had a high school. What's she doing here? Well, what was I doing here? I guess the same. Results in that way, but my brain was a blank, one of those moments that nothing connected. Lonnie Love, then my name was called, and I looked up, and as I looked up, she looked up, surprisingly, never noticed me in the corner. When I stood there at the door, I could see the front of her blue jeans badly soaked by the blues, she cried. As I turned and walked in, I nervously smiled at the nurse to forget. She said, sit, so I sat at the desk. As she opened the manila-colored folder, I could see my name on a tab capitalized in black permanent marker. Was there a connection? Didn't know. I just sat there silently, maybe only 5 seconds, but I sat there silently. Since I stood up in the waiting room, I rambled through my brain, I scrambled, trying to put together this puzzle. Every closed closet door, dug up every hidden bone, about every bitch I called cunt and every hoe I called bitch. Thinking about every woman, all these women. These 5 seconds, I was emotional wreck. Verbally, I disrespected them, but still chose to lay in the bed next to them. Question why I only chose to pull out when I was ready to eject. When I already knew that the condom popped, it wasn't like I didn't have more of them, I couldn't make a store run. Matter of fact, I remember now. I was sitting there thinking about how this passion seemed to influence more than just my actions, how my erection seemed to penetrate deeper than just her wet spot and into my own common morals. I was sitting there questioning myself thinking. He answered all my prayers for no child, but not once did I ask for good health. Maybe he didn't give me a child because he still know I was one on the inside. Now I'm sitting in his office building with this nurse named Miss Harper, thinking about all the times I never used it, all the times I tried to convince her otherwise. When the nurse finally spoke, her words were light and very unpromising. She said, Lonnie. I said, yes. She said, you were born March 3rd, 1987. Is this correct? I said, yes. Yes. She said, in our results, we find you were hepatitis A, hepatitis B and C, syphilis, and HIV negative. I looked up, and a smile formed, relieved from the pressure, weight lifted off my shoulders. I thanked God over and over in my head as I smiled. As she handed me the baggie full of goodies, full of condoms and KY jelly, I made sure I took my results. I was that happy.
KY.
A little bounce in my step as I gracefully walked back into the waiting room. And that's when the elephant entered the room. See, this tale wasn't over. That girl that was teary-eyed seemed like she was waiting on me. I wiped out the smile, lowered my head, and I sped up my pace. But I heard her call out Lonnie. So I tried to act surprised with her, oh, hey. She walked right up to me. I never seen this look in her face. She said, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be in this bad predicament. And tell you, I didn't even think about sex. And tell you, I kept my head in my books. And tell you, you are my first, and to me, you're still my everything. And now I contracted HIV, and even worse, I'm a month and a half pregnant. She broke down right in front of me, fell into my arms, crying hysterically. I was shook. Like what the fuck was I supposed to do? At this moment, I didn't have a clue. Now, maybe this is life's moment, fucking me without no protection. Who knew? Sexually transmitted disease. Thank you. Ernestine, how long you been writing?
I've been writing since I was 10 years old.
Well, you've been writing since you was 10 years old.
Yes, sir, Lonnie Love.
What's your career?
I'm an actress and a poet. This is what I do
Actress
full
and a
time.
poet.
Yes,
Where
sir.
can they see you at?
You can catch me in Think Like a Man 2. It comes out in the theaters May. Thank you. You can follow me on Twitter, E_on_the scene, and my Instagram is Naturally Poetic.
Naturally poetic. Thank you for being a poet here on our stage.
Thank you for being
Paige
you, Lonnie
Love.
Love.
What's the name of your next poem?
The name of my next poem is I Wish I Could Wash Off the Filth.
Oh shit. Let me get down. Here we go, Ernestine Johnson. Oh.
I wish I can wash off the filth. I wish I can soak in a tub full of bleach so I can brighten the shadows you left on my past and whiten those dark stones you placed on my path, 'cause even Hansel and Gretel can't find their way back to my sanity. My words and thoughts without profanity, I wish I can wash off the filth. Because of you, my childhood was robbed with no probable cause. Because of you, I no longer believe in Santa Claus. Because of you, the picture of love and relationships I have painted in my head is scary. Because of you, when my pillow moves at night, I know it's not the tooth fairy. I wish I can wash off the filth. Misconceptions of love and affection. Because of you, men might misconstrue me as a hoe. Because of you, when a man wants to fuck me, it's hard for me to say no. I wish I can wash off the filth. I wish I can take exfoliating gloves and scrub off the smell of your scent. In the heat of your stench, 'cause the mere smell of you makes me fucking sick. I wish I can wash off the filth. Because of you, the rage and anger that runs through my veins makes my pulse move at an inconsistent rate. Because of you, I don't even know how to date. Because of you, it's like my heart is numb to love. It's like you took a dagger and plunged it into my heart while it was still beating. You cut me so fucking deep, I'm still bleeding. I wish I can wash off the filth. Because of you, I feel pretty on the outside, but empty on the inside, hollow. Because of you, my heart weighs heavy. Because of you, my heart weighs heavy like I'm carrying 6 golf bags with no caddy. Because of you, I refuse to call any man daddy. Thank you.
Truth be told,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
is that the tequila? Is that the Milagro?
Is it too early to rewind?
This is the Milagro tequila.
Is it good?
It is very good. I need like 1 more, 3 more of these, and we'll be good.
Right after this poem, then.
Yes, sir.
Can we rewind right now?
Yes, you may.
Yeah. Rewind!
Okay, she gonna need some help. Y'all have her out one time?
Rewind!
Okay, cool.
Just getting y'all ready.
Let's quiet it down in the back.
Oh no, I
Mama
got
said so.
I got you. If you ain't got home training, you can talk. That's on you. But if you do, then you can shut what we like to call the fuck up. All right. So, ladies, make some noise. That might be the only fucking noise you make on this poem. Fellas, where y'all at? I don't know about y'all, but I done heard enough men ain't shit poems for the evening. I don't know about you, but I heard enough men ain't shit poems for the evening. I told you, 2 rewinds cost you a CD. So before we get started, there's a statement, there's a warning, and there's the poem. Statement. Ladies, If the majority of guys you deal with ain't shit,
Go on, tell her what the problem is, Truth. Tell her what the problem is, Truth.
if the majority of guys you deal with ain't shit, there's one common denominator, and that's you. Fellas. I said if the majority of guys you deal with ain't shit, there's one common denominator, and that's you. Fellas, you see it was kind of quiet when I said that? That's where the warning comes into play.
Oh, kill him. Oh, kill him. Oh. Get him.
So while I'm doing this poem, if there is somebody who is female, who is next to you,
Tap him on the shoulder.
who is quiet, pissed off, stank face, or otherwise agitated, I'm talking about they ass. Just rub a little ting-ting on the shoulder, tell her it's gonna be okay.
Oh, kill him.
Poem. Peter Parker's position has been filled. Batman still got his wheels, and last time I checked, Clark Kent ain't gave his cape up. Baby, I can't save you. Peter Parker's position has been filled. Batman still got his wheels, and last time I checked, Clark Kent ain't gave his cape up. Baby, I can't save you. Can't nobody take, one more again, I got you. Peter Parker's position has been filled. Batman still got his wheels, and last time I checked, Clark Kent ain't gave his cape up. Baby, I can't save you. Can't nobody take you for a fool unless that's how you selling it. And maybe if you stayed celibate longer than 3 weeks after y'all meets, can't nobody take you for a fool unless that's how you selling it. And maybe if you stayed celibate longer than 3 weeks after y'all meets, you would know if a dude was digging you instead of trying to dig in you. It don't take that book, movie, or even my poem to know whether or not he's not that into you, especially if he don't call after he enters you. How you give a man job benefits and he ain't passed the interview? I need another damn drink. I said it don't take that book, movie, or even my poem to know whether or not he's not that into you, especially if he don't call after he enters you. How you give a man job benefits, he ain't passed the interview. Baby girl.
I'm exceptional.
Baby girl. You need to search the inner you. Cause salvation ain't no occupation, this shit's self-service. And if you took more time learning yourself, you would know which one of these niggas was self-serving, ain't learned your purpose. Don't understand what your worth is. Don't understand what you built for. Chick, you ain't a Motel 6. You the Biltmore. And fellas, if we built more princesses and raised them to be queens, they wouldn't be sliding down poles and half naked on trampolines. I mean, I said, fellas, if we built more princesses and raised them to be queens, they wouldn't be sliding down poles and half naked on trampolines. I mean, ain't ye supposed to first seek the kingdom? But nowadays, queens dumb. Trying to find court justice to replace them with big faces. But instead of focusing on the Benjamins, you need to look at Abraham, not Lincoln, Abraham. Remember in the Bible when he left Lot is when he got his blessings. I'm going to rewind my goddamn self. When he left Lot is when he got his blessings. Yet y'all here stressing, acting like y'all in Shawshank, not realizing you got the key to your own freedom. Time out. Time out. New poem. She confused me. Had me looking like you would look if St. Peter said your name wasn't on the list after you perished. I kept staring. She said nobody ever called me that before. And it's confusing to me explaining to a tree that she's a tree until I understood that all seeds need water and see fathers need to tell their daughters this more often. All I said was, baby, you're beautiful. You don't do usual, ladies. You do amazing. No need changing God's aim, baby. You're a bullseye. And that bull guys tell you needs to be ignored. You are far more than magazine portrayals and hip-hop fallacies. Fuck a 5-star chick. Baby girl, you a galaxy. Fuck a 5-star chick. Baby girl, you a galaxy. And asking me what your worth is worthless. See, you that Proverbs 31 type chick. Read the fine print. It says your purpose is on purpose, but too often a disservice you've been served. Self-esteem assassinated, placed in coffins as we dance alongside it in a New Orleans style rhythm. See, I like you early morning natural. Go ahead and rock your bonnet and pajama bottoms, baby. Makeup don't make you. Contrary to what Maybelline made believe, Victoria's biggest secret was making you believe you needed her in the first place. Time in, original poem. Seeing as how good men are no longer needed, indeed it makes no sense for me to be one, right? Since all girls want to thug around, should I give a fuck about what you want, feel, or need? Was I raised incorrectly to respect these queens who seem to cherish dollar signs over honest guys? Now you say you want a good man, but I'd be damn if you don't choose. Choose means she did on her own, right? That nigga mean that ain't no man, right? You know it's gonna do you wrong. Then sing that same sad song that a good man is so hard to find. A good man is so hard to find. You looking so hard for dimes all the time picking up pennies. It got quiet. That mean I hit a nerve. And since plenty of females are settling on retail relationships, giving up on themselves, using their bodies as bargaining chips, should I no longer give a shit and call you to your face a bitch? Since plenty of females are settling on retail relationships, giving up on themselves, using their bodies as bargaining chips, should I no longer give a shit and call you to your face a bitch? See, you say, watch this, I probably don't even need the mic. It's that fucking quiet, watch. You say you want flowers, fine wine, and high time, but quickly deal with low slime and no time flat. And matter of fact, instead of a man wanting to please you and treat you rightly, instead of a man wanting to please you and treat you rightly, you take a thug who will leave you and beat you nightly. So it might be my turn to be a thug too. Right, ladies? Bullshit. Because as of lately, you looking for 2 Chainz, Waka Flocka, Jeezy applies while telling me some sleazy lies, saying that I'm too good for you. And all the time, baby, you don't see your good in you. You don't see your good in you. So should I continue to change my name to timeout? So for those of you who have your phones and devices out, feel free to visit www.truth.told.net. My birthday happens to be in December, so I said, fuck Black Friday. I got a deal going on all month long. Check out the website, you see what it is. Time in. Should I change my name from Truth Be Told to Willie or Tyrone? Sit at home with the boys unemployed, running up your cell phone with my girl on the side, never give you a call and then come see you? I don't know. After I play ball, since what you wanted was AI, should I stay my ass on the streets tattooed and iced out so you can call and tell your girls and say your relationship nice now? And I'll drop out of, oh, she know who I'm talking about. Oh. And I'll drop out of school too, because we know thugs ain't educated. I'll be grimy, gutter, gangster, all the things to make you feel better. Won't even say I love you, because that ain't what thugs do. Would that be enough to make you feel loved, boo? And since you tell me I'm so nice and I'm above you, I'm gonna treat you just like a thug would. Fuck you. But you don't realize your wealth. Because if you did, you wouldn't put your soul on the shelf. And you tell me I'm too good for you. You're probably right. So I'm gonna leave your ass alone and go find my future wife. But please take this advice, like Goody Mob said. You're my beginning, my end. You're my sister, lover, and friend. But ladies, you must understand, you gotta respect yourself before I can.
When a person changes, typically everything in their world rearranges. To the clothes they wear, to their surrounding environment where people stop and stare and say, damn, look what that man got right there. That man's looking different today, I swear, but why the sudden change? What was it, the cash flow? Oh, I got it, you got some attention. Now you got mad though, you know what, I'm cool with it. Just don't start the front though. But when a place changes, it goes into renovation. You know what? Fuck it, I'll say it. It'll flip and change on you in a heartbeat with no explanation. What do you do or say? Where the street where you got your first inspiration has not flipped and conformed with the rest of the nation. Possibly join a WHCA group, because I know I'm not going to be the only member of the We Hate Corporate America group in this poetic liberation. So as I stand back and watch this vicious transformation, from break beats and amazing art, from people who used to live on the streets to what I now feel is a conformist shopping mall. So me, what can I do? Conform or confront? I put my fists up high in a sea of people to represent what this place once was to this young adult before Budweiser and McDonald's began their assault. 98% of people around me acted like I do not exist. 2% saw me drop my head and raise my fist.